Hey guys, it's your girl Brandi, aka Brandi Forr. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk about something different since I haven't been posting in a long time. So today I decided that I wanted to talk about the premiere of This Is Us Season 5. And there's a lot to unpack, but I'm just going to break down like the highlights of this episode. So Kevin finds out that he's having a baby by Madison. Not one baby, two babies. Yeah, could you talk about random? That's very interesting. It's gonna be honestly nice seeing Kevin as a dad. Maybe this will actually, force him to grow up and take more responsibility. However, I just love Kevin. Like, I can't hate him because he's just an attractive character. It's hard for me to dislike him, even though he's very problematic at times. And from last season, the season 4 finale, Kevin and Randall, they had gotten to like a serious argument since Rebecca, she's having like early stages of dementia. So Randall, he kind of wanted to control the situation like he always does and try to send Rebecca to some camp or something. I don't even know, to like help with dementia patients and whatnot. And Kevin was not for it at all. And neither was Rebecca, to be honest. So that's why the whole situation between Kevin and Randall took place. So they're not talking right now. So now today's episode is like their 40th birthday, and Randall's really not talking to anyone. And this episode, it's definitely like in today's times right now. I'm surprised that the writers made that change, like made that turn in the series. However, it's great timing. I applaud the writers for doing that. I feel like they added like some more black writers to this season because wow, talk about the wokeness. From just talking about COVID-19 situation in general, like showing how important it was to quarantine, to social distance, I thought that was very smart, especially a week before elections. Very, very smart on the writers' parts. And talking about the George Floyd situation. But yeah, aside from that, this episode, they showed a lot of Randall's parents, how they met, how Randall's mom was when she was pregnant with Randall, and like what led to Randall's dad taking Randall and bringing him to the hospital. So yeah, we find out a lot about that. At first it was moving kind of slow. I was just like, okay, we already know kind of what happens. But apparently we didn't know all that much. I'll get to that though. Oh yeah, and then meanwhile, Kate and Toby, they are still, it looks like they're dealing with their baby that they have now who's blind. They're doing an okay job with him, it seems. But now they're trying to adopt another baby. And yeah, so they seem very excited about that. I don't really know what's going on with that, but whatever. So yeah, while all of this is happening, Randall is just still, he hasn't really been speaking to anyone because of one, the whole thing with Kevin and Rebecca, and two, everything that's happening in the world with George Floyd and Black Lives Matter movement and just everyone hating black people, But yeah, so of course it's just affecting Randall's mental health. So he's not really talking to anyone. He's not really even speaking to his family like that. Beth is kind of just like thinking he's having an episode, but really he's just sad. He's just very emotional about everything that's going on. And then on top of that, it's like he's dealing with his own trauma of not even being able to know his parents, know his mother, or like losing his dad. So it's a lot going on. And one thing I did like about this episode was the fact that not only did they address the whole George Floyd situation and police brutality, when Kate was asking Randall like how he was and is there anything I can do to help you, using her white woman tears like white women always do, Randall was like, honestly, why do I feel the need to comfort you? Like, sometimes I don't want to have to do that. Like, times like right now, it's annoying that I need to feel like I need to make you feel comfortable in this situation when I've been feeling uncomfortable my entire life, which makes sense because he was raised by two white parents, lives with two white siblings. Like, he's grown up with a whole bunch of white people all his life, trying his best to make them feel comfortable in situations where he's feeling uncomfortable since he is black. So it makes perfect sense that he's finally coming out and saying something about it. And yeah, it did make Kate feel uncomfortable. Honestly, it was weird too. Like, I even felt uncomfortable for her. I was like kind of feeling bad for her because she was crying, but I'm like, I totally relate because I'm black, It's like, it's so weird that we do tend to try to make like the oppressor feel it's whatever. I like where the writers went in that sense. It was just like Randall, he was just tired. It's just like, yes, I get it, Kate, you feel bad for me, but like, what have you done throughout my life to make the situation better? Like, why are you just now saying something now when all of this is publicized? But like, this is not the first time this is happening. It's just that black people are doing more about it, saying more about it now. But this has always been happening throughout his entire life. It's always been happening, but they were on mute. Like, but now that everyone's talking about it, everyone's quarantined, that's when you want to be like, hey, how are you doing, by the way? I've always been feeling this way. You just didn't care until now. So I understand why Randall's just looking at everybody sideways, just like, even my family, I can't really even speak to them about it because it's just weird. But yeah, really, the only people he could speak to are his wife and kids, so he should just stick to speaking to them. Like, I don't know why he's shutting them out. It's kind of annoying me. It's like, Beth is there for you, sir. Just like, talk to her. But yeah, let's just get to the craziest part of it all. Well, yeah, besides the whole Rebecca getting lost and dementia thing. Like, yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Doctors try to resuscitate Randall's mom after she had a drug overdose, basically. And when they were trying to do that, Randall's dad had Randall in his arms and was just like, is she dead? Is she dead? And the doctors, they were just like, they thought she was dead. So he left like right away with Randall. And that's when he went straight to the hospital with the baby. And at the end of the episode, Randall's mom wakes up. That means that Randall's mom is alive and has been alive this entire time. Just when I thought things couldn't get juicier, messier, it just got crazy. I wonder, is this the last season of This Is Us? Is this it? Or is it next season? Child. Yeah, when she opened her eyes, my heart started racing. I was like, OMG, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe it. Overall, this episode was kind of slow, I ain't gonna hold you. But after that ending, I'm like, okay, well, that just made me interested again. I'm like, I definitely want to know where Randall's mother is. It was like, yeah, the dad, yeah, but like the mom, like, I need to know where this mother is. Like, that's his mom. Like, come on now. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a good season. However, I hope they don't drag the whole COVID thing. It's like, we get it. Thank you for bringing awareness to the COVID thing, but like, don't drag the COVID thing. It's just like, we're already dealing with enough tragedy. I don't really want to deal with it through This Is Us because it's just gonna make me even more emotional than I already am now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a very random video, but I just wanted to talk about it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on today's episode, and please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl Brandi Forr.